Hello, my name is James, and I'm a software engineer here at Abnormal AI. I'm currently based in Singapore, and I've been with the company for a year and 9 months now. I'm currently working in the messaging security products division, and one of the few products that my team is working on now includes email digest as well as URL rewrites. What drew me to Abnormal was the problem space that Abnormal was tackling as well as the company culture. Abnormal's problem space is a very well-intentioned one. We try to protect our customers and their users from being taken over by malicious attackers. And the company culture has been very good, despite geographical differences, time zone differences. I can always depend on other people in the company for help if needed. One of the more interesting projects that I remember was me leading the FedRAMP project for the email productivity product from Singapore. So imagine being based in Singapore and being asked to deploy a whole new service, a suite of services in the FedRAMP environment in the US, with our SREs all based in the US as well. That was definitely a unique challenge because, contrary to previous experiences, I couldn't rely on fellow engineers being available in the same time zone for easy discussions and deployments. Collaboration in Abnormal is also an interesting process. Being a global company, we have engineers in many countries and many time zones. So a lot of it boils down to documentation, async communication, and ensuring that everything we want to do is laid out and we can parallelize our work to ensure that our work streams don't get blocked by cross time zone communication. Something about my team that feels uniquely abnormal is the high amount of trust that managers have in the engineers and the teammates. They trust us to be able to deliver our features effectively and on time, and allow us to call out any risks that we have, help unblock us. So I think this gives the engineers a high amount of ownership and autonomy on how they want to do their work and how they can best deliver what they promise to the customers. One of the more interesting projects that I did was to help build out a new scorer for our Gmail product. And doing this, we had to parse the HTML body of the email to understand if it's a grey mail or not. So doing this, for large emails, the third-party library we were using was facing some difficulties. Actually, the CPU usage was way too high for our large emails. So we had to redesign our workflow to see how we can reduce the CPU usage because we cannot scale up with this kind of performance. At this time, our company was trying to promote AI using Cursor, and with nothing to lose, we just tried using Cursor to see what it could suggest. To our surprise, it actually came up with a whole new algorithm that allows us to replace the third-party library and resulted in us having a lot more efficient computation of such large emails and allow us to scale a lot more effectively. What surprised me the most about working here at Abnormal is the amount of ownership and autonomy I'm given. Even as a junior engineer when I joined, I was given a lot of autonomy in how I work, as long as I'm able to push my features out respect to the timelines. As a junior engineer even, I was expected to reach out to other teams, coordinate discussions with PMs, even sometimes reach out to design partners to constantly get feedback to iterate and make our product better. Looking ahead, one thing I'm interested to learn to do better is the usage of AI in my workflows. So, AI has been around for about a year now. We are using it in our workflows here at Abnormal. Being an AI native company definitely helps me gain exposure to these AI tools and learn what AI can do to help improve our workflows, be it in coding, in generating ideas, writing documents, in hiring. There are so many ways that AI can help, and I'm interested to see how I can further incorporate AI into my daily workflows to make my work more efficient and effective.